In this economy, we all know it's tough times for working Americans, but all too often we forget the hardships of those who have the most to lose: millionaire university presidents and billionaire CEOs.
When I think about a university president struggling to buy his second BMW convertible, it really gets to me. Right here.
Sure, last year the average university president got a raise, but there are still so many of them out there making less than $1 million a year.
If I could raise my tuition so my president could live in a $9 million 5-story house, then I would do it in a second.
And if you think university presidents are really struggling, think about the people who have a lot more to lose. The CEOs of huge corporations that employ workers on our campus.
Presidents have taken the admirable step of awarding multi-million-dollar contracts to Sodexo, even as do-gooders around the world are whining about that company's admirable crusade to ignore human rights in the name of money-making.
To help the company through this difficult recession, even Sodexo's workers on our campuses have decided to pitch in, giving up luxuries such as health insurance, grocery shopping, just so the company can keep up its billion-dollar profits.
That's why in these troubled economic times, we are calling on students to make the sacrifices to help the rich keep getting richer.
Let's get real. It's hard times for working people, so let's start taking care of each other, starting on our own college campuses, where millionaire presidents and billionaire corporations are squeezing workers harder and harder.
The main thing we hope to gain is a decent way of living, because with all the wages that they give us, most families like myself can't afford to live a decent life.
Like Jon Stewart pointed out at his rally in Washington, D.C., it's time to stop the insanity and get reasonable.
There's nothing more insane than forcing workers to live in the shadows of poverty and intimidation at our colleges and universities. On our campuses, we've met full-time workers who are forced to declare bankruptcy. And right here at Jon Stewart's alma mater, we've met workers who haven't seen a raise in a decade.
Would your parents allow you to go here if they knew what was going on behind the scenes? When they show you the tours of the campus, that's just the glitter. They don't show you the actual dirt.
And things get even more insane when universities subcontract out their labor to private giant corporations like Sodexo. Sodexo is a huge, controversial global corporation, and it's been condemned by global human rights groups for its mistreatment of workers worldwide. But here in the US, Sodexo is severely mistreating its workers too, at hundreds of universities, in their cafeterias and in their stadiums.
There's 3 of us working at Sodexo, living in the same house just to make ends meet. And if any one of us don't bring home a paycheck, I don't know how we're going to pay the gas, the electric, the rent, and make the ends meet.
It's up to students to restore sanity to our campus.
But it's going to take more than sitting back and watching reruns of your favorite Comedy Central show on the internet. We're calling on students everywhere to rally to restore sanity on your campus, November 15th through the 24th, right in time for Thanksgiving.
You can host a forum where workers can speak out and tell the students and community what their lives are like. Or you could host a dinner party and show your appreciation for campus workers. Or you could hold a rally and pressure your university to show respect for its workers.
It's time my university respects campus workers instead of just acting like they're invisible.
It's time that the workers who clean my dorm don't have to decide between paying the heating bill or buying medicine for their children.
It's time to kick Sodexo off my campus until they learn to respect workers' rights.
It's time to restore sanity on campus. Will you join us?
Spaz if you want to, spaz if you want, spaz.